also take up more room if it has. A new game. I know nothing about this game whatsoever.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and
is the game very loud? It's not loud for me.
But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
Are you sure you haven't got the stream on loudly?
Organizations like the Human Revolution
and hey, Junizel,
seek to slow the
again.
relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human.
I can't really see my straightened hair.
High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
I don't know how to fix that. I've told you many times. If the game's loud, I can't do anything about it. Like, it's not anything in my settings. It's just automatic. I don't have any settings to change it. Press the button bar twice to skip. Skip what? I'm not really dressed up much today either because it's very cold, so I just wanted to wear some nice warm clothes. Prologue. I quite like the style of this game. It's interesting. I know nothing about it. It's just something on PS Plus that was on here and I thought I'd play it. It looked interesting. Home Sweet Home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better describer. Oh, descriptor, sorry. I've got a bit of a sore bit inside my mouth here, so if you see me go yeah. It says lips on the side. L-I-B-S. Oh, it's one of these types of games. Book. I can talk to a book or look at a book, okay. I've never spoken to a book before. Have we gone back to the 90s today? Maybe, I don't know. A copy of Wigfeld. I swear that is a group. It's a Danish group who sings Saturday Night. If you don't know that song, listen to it, please. Sometimes the old book's the best, especially to keep your window propped open. Hey, Agni! Don't know why it's like cutting off half the floof though. It's cutting off half my floof. I want to talk to the book. You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. Snowed. It snowed where you are. Jeez. I heard it's going to snow in some places. It's not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you picked this slacker? So I have a lot of things to do today, so I'll have to lurk today. I won't be able to hear you much. That's fine, Agony. Don't worry about it. You're here. That's all that matters. Oh, what am I doing? No, I want a coffee. Look at the coffee. Coffee. The great equalizer, the one thing that the poor and rich alike need to chug through the day. You assume. Can I talk to it? Use an item on coffee. Oh, I can drink it. I want to talk to it. This cup has really cooled off on talking. It's lost all the hot speed a while ago. Yes, puns. I want to drink it. Take a sip of the old, stale coffee. Ugh. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. I can imagine. Lappy. They called it a lappy. Ah, good old lappy. It may not be the most powerful or the fastest, or have the best screen, but well, it works! Talk to it. Looking pretty hot there, lappy. Like, literally hot. Overheating, as usual. Lappy is a bit of a relic. Pardon me. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. OK Today is Neo SF's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in the Neo Oklahoma are still confused by the name. This is the show's online newspaper called the Scanline OK Today. It is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Cat, hello! Yeah, do you like my hat? My little pan hat. I have loads of hats. And they will probably be making an appearance at some point. I like cats. Look at Journalogic. Journalogic isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates for a machine as old as yours. Look at Lips Live. This is Lips Live, the premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. Lips inbox. Oh, I'm covering up something. There's obviously something behind my camera. Lips inbox. Your inbox. So terrifying, so specific, so personal that no other living thing should dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. Yeah, that is lucky. It was talking about having an article due later that year and I can only... Oh, I can. I want to use this. The walls are paper thin. Watching a live feed at this hour would probably cause your neighbours to kill you. You wonder if there could possibly be anything nearby that aids you on your quest. I want to keep looking around the room real quick. Look at a sheet of paper. A single piece of loose, unsorted paper lies on the ground. Poor paper. Talk to the sheet of paper. A page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank. Obviously has no opinions on them. Beats. Headphones. Oh, people active on Twitter. It sort of suits the room's aesthetic better with it there than on the ground, don't you think? No, I want to pick up the paper. You don't litter. Littering's not good. pair of GX Ultra Beats headphones. The ultimate in budget audio. You better try them out so you can start crafting your review. Smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. Headphones added to the inventory. I'm debating on moving my camera. Don't know. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. You don't know exactly what that oozes, only that it seems to be growing day by day. That is disgusting. I'm debating, should I make the camera smaller and move it? I think I might. Wait a second, guys. Wait a second, guys. Or maybe I should move it back up. That's a bit better, yeah. My Uncharted streams are gone. Well, they're on YouTube. I have a YouTube account as well, and all my streams go on there as well. So if you want to watch them, you can. They're just on YouTube, which is the same name as on here. A stack of papers. Oh no, I wanna talk to the sink. Turn on the sink. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. It doesn't sound pleasant. Running water might make it worse. Oh, that's disgusting. Use item on sink. My ID card or my headphones. Those damn headphones. I don't know why the YouTube link's so long. That's really weird. Don't stick that in there. You're certainly not going to be the one to reach inside that to retrieve it. How many times was a repair quest made? 4? 5? The landlord only cares if the rent is late. True to life. True to life. You can hear the sink gurgling in high def. Low of 2 degrees tomorrow. Damn. Stop going on about crushing mode. I'm not going to play it anymore because it was frustrating me to the point of I don't want to ever play that game again, which is not something that I want to happen. I don't play this. Will not play with it. Look at the fridge. The video screen on the front says mustard, half full, spoiled milk, 10 days past expired. You remind the fridge that you need to pick up some more milk when you go out. It jots down milk on the list. Probably best to just make a mental note instead. You've had enough vitamin R for one lifetime anyway. Open fridge. You open the fridge to see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk, which has developed an odour. Why am I so disgusting in this game? Cat. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. No, we're not taking that disgusting milk. You stick your ID in the fridge to let it cool off a bit. Well, that was pointless. Yes, it was. You sync up the headphones and listen to a live stream of a cooking show about making ramen using household materials. Unfortunately, you learn that the mustard and spoiled milk aren't quite enough to make good ramen. -32, shit man. Okay, that should be enough testing for the headphones review. You accountably remain intact right away. I don't want to write right now. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't it supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? They say plants react positively to conversation, but this poor thing may be too far gone already. Use plant. Careful, the poor thing is more fragile than a snowflake. Oh, my ID's still in the fridge. No, don't listen. It's not a good vibe. Can I take my ID out of the fridge? You open the fridge to see a bottle of mustard, a carton of spoiled milk, which is developed. No, is my ID like forever? No, we're not taking the milk. My ID is stuck in the fridge. I can't get it back out. Oh dear, what have I done? YMO poster. Admire it. Your friend Hayden gave this to you. The group is old, but the music is timeless. That's what he said, at least. I don't think this stream's gonna reach the level it did on Thursday. Thursday's stream was insane, man. I'm glad you guys were all here to experience it with me. It was something, that's for sure. Thanks for the tunes. Maybe one day they'll get released on Lips/Music. Touch it. Touch it. Careful, that's a load-bearing poster. A loud-bearing poster? Load? Does it say load or load? Hey! That's really cool. My name on YouTube is exactly the same as on here. Hey now, you're getting paid to write this review. No one expects you to be this morally grounded. Everyone loves a vertical sliding window. Slide currently broken. Window being propped open by that book. Maintenance request pending. There's no one out there. Despite the smell, keep the window open. Better to have gross air than no air. Besides, the window's broken. Oh, I got my ID card back. It's suddenly back. I need to find a YouTube link that works then, because it's a bit of a long link anyway. Don't throw your ID outside. You want to get cyber hacked? I don't care. Well, actually, no, I do care. Don't throw your new headphones out there. This may be a moderately safe neighbourhood, but those will be gone in 10 minutes if you leave them out. Boot up the laptop. Now I can post first, everybody. Yeah, nobody's ever commented on any of my videos before. I used to stream on YouTube before I streamed on here, so there's some live streams that you haven't seen on there as well. The GX Ultra Beats sync to Lappy automatically as you connect to one of the less pornographic feeds. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams, like this one. Old concert recordings and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. Lappy speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to actually start writing the review. The first part of the work is done. You're so accomplished. Suppose I better start writing then. Ban licking. Selling your soul bit by bit. What? What's going on? Character by character? Finished? Now to send it off to the editor. What? Wait, what? There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. See you, Agony. I hope I see you later. Your YouTube is just endless chip graveyard crusher. Yeah, I know, right, Cat. Nobody's paying attention to this game but me. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. I don't want to go to bed. Or You could read some OK Today and catch up on some news before you sleep. Rent. Get cheap cash. Crash. Own Y. 99 creds for 30-day supply. 212 stims. Scam you. Hello there, I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of horse fortune. Why horse? I write to you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. Oh, this sounds like a bloody typical scam, doesn't it? I am a Arabian prince. Like those kinds of things. You see, it has become frozen and I need to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts, or the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to 420,194.1 credits. Please, if you could send your personal credit ID marker to immediately so I can send you your 20% of the fortune that you send, half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to the Queendom. What is this email? Read bill. Your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. This game is... I don't know, I'm finding it really funny. Ah yes, that age-old choice between food or electricity. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for WTF Sounds, formerly OMG Sounds. We're a new up-and-coming audio reveal feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We're able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. I don't know what this game is. Don't they know people die of exposure? This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. My hair keeps getting stuck in the chair. Why does it look like my chair's wonky? It looks like the chair's on a wonk. Really weird. That's really weird. My phone's choggy wiring again. Popular pieces this week: The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic Model N keyboard. Yeah, I want to subscribe. What? Request denied. Subscription cannot be modified. I'd bloody hate it if that happened to me in real life. I'd be like, I don't want the subscription. Stop sending me newsletters. I don't want any. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. I don't know what that says. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. Better than an anime trap. A coupon for 5.0 credits back on Hasty Infinity. A Hasty Infinity has all your daily calories with none of the nutritional value, like the opposite of a diet version. I'm going to take... Another article, another paycheck, and it's all going straight to your rent. Sounds fun. Well, at least you feel safe behind this newly installed security door. You command the door to stay locked. It beeps I know what that word says, I just can't figure out how to say it. Back at you. It's late and nothing's really open right now. Sleek hums and blips. Sounds secure. Calm down. You're not going to get audited on your Times headphones used greater. Can't yell at me, I'm drunk. Why are you drunk? During the day. You better not be truthful about that. You better be joking with me, cat. You're home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. This bed only chats back when you're sleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. The headphones detect that you're laying down and begin to play some soothing ocean sound effects. No, that wouldn't work on me. I'd need to piss myself. I'd be like, I need to piss. Let's go to bed then. Don't want to do anything else on the computer. Who are you? Get off my computer.
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
I like your voice. You're gonna keep. Oh my gosh, look at your little face. How cute. Who are you?
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
What? How did you get into my apartment? What the hecky? What the hecky? Robocop! No, I don't think that's Robocop. It's too cute to be Robocop. Look at its face! It's so, you know what I'm tempted to do, basically. Oops. Yep. Wait a second. I'm the robot now. I'm the robot now. Oops, I keep doing that. Let me just change it back over. What option do you think I should pick, guys? I'm like kind of privy to the bottom one. I'm not sure. What? You guys not gonna pick an option for me? I'm gonna have to do it myself. I'm like the world's most indecisive person. Take the first one, I just woke up. That's true. My bloody hair keeps getting pulled out by my chair.
time
picked too
on my
late,
hands,
Cat.
so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using
I went with
Bicep.
what Dipsy said.
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
Hey Macas! I don't know what this game is. I just thought I'd play it because it was on PlayStation Plus and I downloaded it.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Oh no. I got really confused for a second when Macca's came in because I don't think Macca's sets their colour either. It's dark blue, the same as Cat, so I thought it was Cat, and I was like, Cat, you've asked that before. Snag? How did you get in here in the first place? Forget all that. Tell me why you're here or I'm calling the cops. A snag?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware. An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Raw, bitch. Burping in my streams has become so common now. Well, if my work was on there, I don't have enough money for a new computer.
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Oh, enjoy your movie day, or movie night, or whatever.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs. It is the least I can do. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden, until now. Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes. I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
My controller vibrated. Oh my gosh.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
What?
The beginning. Okay, yes, I can do that.
Okay, yes, I can do that. That's like when somebody asks me to do something. Okay, yes, I can do that. I think.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape.
Hello,
I crawled out of a
.com.
window, and after some deliberation,
Yes, I'm in front of the
hurried
boxes
here.
again.
I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
What do you think I should pick, guys? Why am I your best hope? Was anyone out for Hayden? Why would they want Hayden? I know, right? I should paint them green. Well, no, actually, no, this doesn't interact with green screen stuff. It just makes me go invisible at random times. I could probably make my body invisible again so you can actually see all the stuff. But, you know. What do you think I should pick? I am very well. I play different games. I don't tend to play the same game, like, days in a row, because then I get bored of it. So, okay, everyone's saying top one.
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, You were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me. And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try. Why should I get involved? I haven't seen Hayden in forever. Oh, I'm gonna do the first one. I'm nice.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
You'll see about that.
Don't worry. If Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable.
This robot's cute. Does he have a name?
It's worth trying for Hayden.
Do you have a little name, robot buddy? You know who I miss, guys? People that have watched my Here They Lie stream will understand who Wanky Bitch is. I miss Wanky Bitch. Wanky Bitch was my friend. Was anyone out for Hayden? Why would they want Hayden? 1 or 2, guys? His name is literally question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, I know. Poor buddy. Do I need to come up with a name for you as well, like I did with Wanky Bitch? Because I will. Well, we've got 1 vote for 1, 2 votes for 1. I think I might be able to ask the second question anyway, but you're all saying 1, so let's go for 1.
I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him. He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped.
Maybe, Mekas. I did come across that feeling myself.
I suspect it has to do with me.
Did you make Hayden? Did Hayden make you? Who are you anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Ah, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
What's your name, buddy?
I am Turing.
Turing? Oh, it's not very exciting.
I know this must sound quite
Are you named after the Turing
but
test?
I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
Oh, look at his little face.
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience.
Obviously not. Yeah, we need a better name for Turing. I'm sorry to the developers of this game, but I shall call you Bubbles, because yeah, it looks like a giant bubble.
It's
You're called Bubbles now.
That the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
How are you any different from any other ROM? So chatty, what makes you so special? Tell me more, which option, guys? And Bubbles is way better. It keeps bending this bit, that's why I keep playing around with it. 1, 2, or 3. We've got a 3, a 1. When the chat's indecisive as well. Animal. Somebody's gonna say 2 next, don't they? And I'm gonna be like, ah. I've got 2 3s. Oh no, but no, Cat, you said it twice. Cat, that doesn't. You nearly tricked me as well. And Maccas, you just had to, didn't you? Ah, we got 2 2s.
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But their cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
Aww.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know one way or another?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
I think we're getting a little too philosophical here. I said that's so wrong.
I apologize for the tangent.
But look at his little face! Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence.
I don't know if Bubbles is a boy or a girl. Yes, I am calling him Bubbles. I took the liberty of charging the
auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Wait, what? I can totally afford that. Lead the way. Why not go to the police? They might be able to help. Okay, Bubblehead. Bubblehead. It says Bubblehead. Close enough. I'll help, but there has to be a story here. Which one, guys? One, 2, or 3. And you better try not, like, bloody agree this time. We've got 1 3. 2 3s. Nobody else? Because if that's the case, I'm just gonna go for 3. Have you guys seen all the new Twitch stuff that they're adding to Twitch? It's very interesting. I'm looking very forward to when they do add all this new stuff. Cat! I'm picking 3.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much.
But you look like a bubble.
In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation. I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you. I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
You mean like a band? I'm just gonna go lead the way. What the? Why was there a chicken?
That's strange.
His little word went with an exclamation mark.
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Hey, I'm gonna do number 1.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Oh, a
looks like
lucky
there's
break.
TNT on the wall.
It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Just be careful.
Will do.
Will do. I know it's rather funny, isn't it? I'm really enjoying it so far. There's been loads of funny jokes and puns in it. Sure doesn't look like there was much of a struggle. Are you sure he was actually kidnapped Turing? I'm gonna do this one.
I do not make a habit of entering people's homes in the middle of the night without permission for no reason.
Might have just wanted to come say hi. I'm not gonna
Breaking and entering
complain.
is just not a sustainable hobby.
I'm not gonna judge.
So yes, I am quite certain. I saw it happen myself. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly.
He doesn't follow the rules of robotics. Cheeky bugger.
To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Please don't. I want my arm. Comforting, Turing. Why don't you? Please don't. It'd be fun. No, please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
How do you know I don't do that? Huh?
The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
Some of the answers I will pick straight away. When I'm not sure of what to pick, I'll ask you guys.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
You did the right thing by escaping. What's done is done. You need to focus on finding him.
Excellent point.
My controller disconnected for a second then.
Let's start searching for clues.
There we go. Went weird for a second. I don't know why my controller just randomly turned off. I can't talk to things anymore.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
What reason would you have taken this? You don't even own a ROM. A ROM only needs a few parts to get a voice, like Turing has, or Bubbles. It was Bubbles, he turned it off. Turned what off? Oh, turned off my stuff. Maybe this one's better as it is after all. This plant is doing much better than the one at home. Maybe I should nick it. Pause off. Based on your track record, it's for the best. It's bad manners to listen in on other people's plants. Oh. Pictures of Hayden travelling all over the world, working at a company like Parallax ensures you'll be more than well off. Can I only look at one picture? There's 3 up there.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
How the heck did you survive, man? Are you sturdy enough to survive that kind of fall? How did you get down?
I took the fire escape.
Ah, clever. He looks so proud of himself. Of course you did. Sentient is understood, but you probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon. Comparing an ID picture to a nice photograph, not so good for your self-esteem. long way down. Better be careful out on the balcony. Your ID card. Seriously. You can't get rid of your ID. Look at broken tech. A ROM component and Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. He must have dropped it in skirmish.
That's Hayden's computer.
Hey, Turtle.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. But desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't.
Well, you're dumb. Bubbles, you're supposed to be helping me.
And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Why not? You hack my door easily enough. Of course you can't, that would be too easy. Which one, guys? 1 or 2? I think I might need to get myself a drink in a minute. One or 2. One? Are you sure about that, Cat? Are you sure? You don't sound so sure. Well, what if I put this on top of it? And now you're contradicting each other again. Hello, Pancake. You're going in your corner. You guys are such help. Like, I ask you which one, you both say both. So now I still don't know which one to pick. I don't know. He looks so smug. Okay. It do, doggy down a poo. Who stepped in it? It was you.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Haven't done that in years.
If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU.
That means nothing to me.
Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet? The meshnet. What does talent have to do with it?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it. I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down.
Interesting way to put it.
I lack that ability.
Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
Computer's not good for computers. You're me, oh my gosh. Except I'm not a computer. How am I? I could be. I could be animated on this screen right now.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Are you me? Shit. I've been exposed. Shit. Shit.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract
some of your art
expressionism
pieces,
to give me
I
an
thought,
objective opinion.
Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at. That's so rude.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction, still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Let's get back to searching. Stack of books.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books. Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him.
He's jealous of a tablet.
It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card. Without the memory card, this tab...
Oops, didn't mean to skip over what you said. Games consoles. Review vintage video games consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Dural, and even a Family Link. We gain the strength of temptation we resist. What? So, you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. It's not normally messy like this. Maybe it's just not plugged in right. Out of battery? No, that's obviously not what I'm supposed to be looking at then. Look at TV. The television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech banter, Ted's code tips, augmented eye. If that's pink, that obviously means something. You sync to the TV and listen to the boring news in high def. Oh, there's a memory card right there. Looks like an old high density, that's the word I was looking for. It's right there in front of me, I just couldn't figure out how to say. Memory card, something in the room might be able to read it. Well, yeah, the tablet. Put the thing in the what?
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such rude measures.
Bloody chick, pulling out my hair. I'm not going to have any hair left, I'm going to be bald by the end of the stream. The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
How are you doing today, Dylan? It's good to see you.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
You never know, it's pulled out like quite a few hairs already.
We can head over there and
I'm gonna leave the chair at some point.
character.
You're just gonna see loads of hair. It's gonna look like the chair's got a wig on or something.
Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Yeah, I'm cold too. I got a blanket on. Really thick blanket. My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system.
What?
We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once
Good that you're
finished,
doing
I will
well.
have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about.
Cool.
I just need to ask you a few questions.
Alright then.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Don't you know literally everything about me already? Sure, whatever, let's get this crap over with. Okay, cool, bring it on. Let's do this.
Welcome to the
Look
first
at his
time user
face!
setup for your
He
new
looks like my
relationship and
MO.
organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system.
He looks like my MO! He looks like another floof! Oh my god, you're cute! It feels way colder than 8 degrees, I don't know how cold.
I'll need to ask you a few questions,
Oh.
and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation,
I have
online
to actually type in my
communications,
name.
and conversational?
Oh! Look guys, I can type my name. I have to do it with the arrows. Aha, you thought I was going to type in my real name? Psych. Yes, I've even put the dash in.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
Alan and Turing. Oh, that's quite cool.
Thank you. I have input your
Could
pronouns.
you just imagine if I clicked the wrong one by accident?
Finally, could you tell me your
Random. Oh, that's so interesting. Oh,
diet
I'm an
set as
omnivore.
omnivorous? Are you sure?
yes, I'm sure. I like meat and I like vegetables. Nothing more to it. Whoops, that's wrong.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Alan Turing's the first person that done the Turing test on a robot, if I'm correct. Or am I wrong? I'm not sure. That's why it's called the Turing
Please
test.
review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. Does that sound right?
Your name is Floof. Your pronouns are she and her. Your diet is omnivorous. Basically, I like meat and vegetables. Yes, that sounds perfectly fine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Floof. I'm gonna have to add in the floof every time because it just goes, thank you, Floof.
See, that was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF.
I don't know what this game is, but I am thoroughly
The meeting
enjoying
with
it.
Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now. I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here. Let's head back to your home.
Okay. Let's go, Bubbles. Yes, I call him Bubbles. To those people that don't know, I call him Bubbles because Turing is... This game does not auto-save, so please be... What? Please be sure to save frequently. That's a good thing it said that. I'm gonna save now. Can I save now? Chapter 1. Oh yeah, that was only the prologue.
You know your crassula ova...
Sorry to cut you off, mate, but I just want to save it real quick. I didn't give it a name. I just...
isn't doing very well.
Alan Turing was an expert computer scientist who lived around the time of World War II, helped without breaking German codes. Oh. So now I just have him in here.
Have you been overwatering it?
My what? Sometimes things just rattle out of you and I have no idea how to respond to it.
This jade plant you have on the windowsill here. It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in.
So succulent.
Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
The plant's named Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple of months. Mildew. It's time to give the landlord another call. We have more important things to worry about. What do you think, guys? 1, 2, or 3? We gotta vote for one. Your friendship is important. Friendship is important, yes. Any more votes? If not, I'm gonna have to go for one. I don't know, they've just disappeared all of a sudden. I don't know. I'll have to pick one then.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for
it's known as the
houseplant.
friendship tree.
They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck. Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Didn't you give me all that information? Okay, so what do you want me to do about the plant, mildew?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it. Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
I mean, I don't water my plants that often in real life.
Excellent.
You're doing something, that's fine, that's fine.
The supply should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing.
Blue.
When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health. There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition.
Mildew? Time to give the landlord an update.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
Oh jeez, can you please stay
here?
here?
Window, broken sink,
Forever.
and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through. I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Jeez.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe? I will continue to formulate a stratagem. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room together.
Why do you care so much about this plant?
You know, once we get the sink fixed. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Be right back, I'm just gonna get a drink. There we go, I'm back. Cushions coming off the chair. Oh geez, this is a funky looking map, innit?
Well, This looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth.
Oh yeah, that does say the name of the place.
From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early.
But my hearing's really muffled.
Tomcat inside, and some answers.
And the hat. So what am I doing? Parked car. A 2062 ZIS CR4 Coupe. Perfect for letting everyone... You tell the car to stay parked. It doesn't recognise your voice, so it doesn't respond. Different means same outcome. Still a victory for you. You push the car. The car scans your ID, but nothing happens. You're not going to get behind the wheel with that. Hey! This is a game that I got on PlayStation Plus for free. I have no idea what it is, but I'm enjoying playing it. An ad for the latest ZIS Coupe starts playing as you approach the vehicle. I like the sound. Come to our Neo San Francisco. San Francisco. This deal. If your wacky Pete can't save your credits on the next ride, then you'll get a free ticket to an upcoming Neo SF 49ers game. He's a very brightly coloured bouncer. It's open! The sign is on 24/7. Maybe someday, when you have your own nightclub, you can get your own open sign to switch on and off, but until then, this just isn't yours. These planters are completely self-contained. Bacteria live in the base, they take in oxygen and release CO2 while keeping the soil rich by breaking down the decaying material shed by the plant. That's interesting. Either the plant doesn't hear you, or it's choosing to ignore your attempts to talk to it. Me, when people try to talk to me, I'm joking. When I try to talk to people even though I'm joking. Because I get in people's faces until they speak to me. You tap on the glass. The plant doesn't seem to notice. You take a look inside the club. It's busy enough to feel like the place to be, but not so busy you can't move.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
Welcome to Stardust.
Welcome to Stardust. You try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare. That is me when people try to hug me. That is literally me.
Alright, looks good to me.
The door to Stardust is inviting. It looks packed. Wait. These partying silhouettes are just painted on the windows.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thank you.
This is the place.
Oh, who's the buff guy?
Have you ever been here before?
I'm joking. Nah, not my kind of zone. This is my first time. I don't think it will be my last. You could stand this is not my kind of zone.
It does seem to be a bit boisterous for your taste, at least from what I know of them.
Stardust?
Still, the noise and the crowd should help keep our investigation clandestine.
I haven't watched all of Stardust. I've watched part of it. I always, like, whenever it's on TV, I always, like, tune in right near the end. So I'm like, what's going on?
Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Let's go to the dance floor.
Good idea. Perhaps one of the patrons knows of this tomcat.
These fancy tables have little touch screens where you can order drinks from the bra. From the bra. Hello, Jack Morgan Daniels. It's good to see you again. Hi. I can't believe I said bra instead of bar. Browse the mesh. Can I order a drink? You don't have anything good to put on it or under it. I don't know. I think girls with big boobs can like put a whole bottle of water in there or a bottle of wine. You slide your ID on the table and a drink menu pops up. Can I order a drink? A drink menu is constantly being read out. I want to order a drink. Dog's probably awake now. My dog was dreaming. Yeah, and he's a dude, so why is he even wearing a bra? I don't know. No, we're not playing a guy. I am moving house, that's why I've got loads of boxes behind me. Wait, this person got a picture. Rad dancer. They look really hyped. This person doesn't even have a proper voice. Alright, let's dance in. That doesn't make any sense. Let's, but first, have you heard of anyone named Tomcat? No. Yay! Let's dance in! Sit over here. Thank you. Dancers on the floor, look at them. The party never stops at Stardust, over 24 hours a day. No, not the table. Your picture is cute. Come dance with me, Floof. Why am I laughing so hard at that? Don't need those to come dancing to dance in. This person makes no sense to me. They're really into dancing right now. Hey, what's up? Having a good time? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anybody named Tomcat. Nah, sorry, never heard of them. You should check out the arcade. What happens if I give him... Hey, Floof, you wanna dance? I'm just going over to people and showing them my ID, like, look, this me. That's a sweet pair of headphones. Thanks, man. A woman stands at a drink table, quietly people watching. Touch? What?
Yes, can I help you?
Ooh, your voice is good.
Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped. So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to cutie cruising.
Back to cutie cruising.
And no, that wasn't an invitation to flirt.
I wasn't going to. I don't like girls. I like boys. Wouldn't someone named Tomcat be a cutie to you?
Oh, really? Why, pray tell?
I don't know, I just clicked that just because... I just think... I don't know why I said that.
Thought so.
I don't know why I said that.
Look, asshole, I'll explain this once.
What? Why are you calling me an asshole? What did I do? Dipsy, come on now.
You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it, and you won't have an easy time avoiding it at this club. But jokes, puns, and worse, assumptions? That will get you blacklisted fast. We don't all have the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their ROM and look things up. If you try to pet me, your arm is coming off. We clear?
You told me not to pet you, but now I want to. It's like, don't press the red button, and you're like, oh, but I want to.
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
I'm bouncing
what the hell is your
through.
problem?
I'm sorry.
You want to spew that shit? Join the protests outside Genus. I'm sure those ass butts will love you. Now get lost.
My controller vibrated. I don't wanna.
Yeah, alright, whatever. Just get moving.
I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to piss you off, but I'm gonna piss you off more by doing this. You got a death wish, Floof? Yes, I do. Clearly.
What? Why should I care about that?
Unlike everyone else, just... Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, can I speak to the barman? Scrape Brain, a new single by Zazen, sponsored by Area Box. So posted for a new ad art expedition on a new drive-in Fillmore district. I need to get my laptop charger. I'll be right back. What's up, cat? You sound upset. What's wrong? It's a chair. There isn't much to listen to, just a lot of ass. There isn't much to know. Oh, stop already with that. It's a shot of whiskey. It's not yours. Don't drink drinks that aren't yours. It's bad. You hold your ID up to the glass. Bloop. It's someone else's. Listening to a glass of whiskey isn't very fun. Oh, Turtle, I thought you left. Bartender. He needs to put some of the hair here, up here. He looks a bit funny at the top there. A gruff-looking man holds down the bar. He seems friendly enough, given his size.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
What? Gut punch power play. Groggy knock. Bionic femme. Green tea. More sugar rush. Subtle bitch. I've got to have a subtle bitch.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in there?
I don't know.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Whipped cream flavoured vodka, strawberry liqueur, creme de menthe and soda water. That actually sounds like my kind of drink, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really good. Is that a real drink?
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Ah, alright, you got it. Coming right up.
Subtle bitch served, yes please. Where is it?
Now, what is it you need to know?
How do you know I need to know something? I just wanted a drink, man. Can you tell me more about yourself?
I should introduce myself. The name's Majid. I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that. So, what do you want to know?
Not to be rude, but don't places like this come and go in a flash? They say Stardust, but they say Stardust is forever. This one.
That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. We slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole. We got some regulars around. They started bringing in enough new folks and it reached critical mass pretty quick.
What did you do before Stardust?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I immigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills. But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work.
There's no way you can't take that wrong. But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Like, really?
Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. I wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was.
We're looking for Hayden Weber. Do you know him?
Hayden. Scientist guy. Does some kind of computer research at Parallax. Pretty pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight.
I mean, I haven't got the most innocent of minds. When I was in secondary school, I was the innocent one, hard to believe. My friends would say all this dirty shit to each other all the time. Like, they had like the dirtiest minds, like dirty, disgusting. Ugh, what are you doing? Why are you thinking about that shit? And then they were like, "Oh, we shouldn't say this in front of Floof. She's innocent. She's too innocent to hear this." And then I threw in their face something really dirty, and they got really angry at me. They were like, "You're supposed to be the innocent one. What are you doing? Why are you dirty-minded?" I'm like, "Well, you've corrupted me. I've gone now." And that's how I went from the most innocent, the most dirty-minded person in my friendship group.
Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure. I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
Thanks. Oh, I forgot
Pretty
to read
sure
that.
Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to. I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
I did look on the dance floor.
Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck.
Thank you.
Enjoy yourself. And don't be a stranger.
The sound it makes when he, like, grins. Ooh. Reaching over the bar like that comes off pretty threatening. But I wanted to touch him.
You look great in this picture. What happened? Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting compliments in this game as well. What the heck, man? I know it's not directed towards me myself, but it's still quite funny. A flyer for Zone 3, a new arcade that opens for Christmas.
I've saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out after the investigation.
Ooh, new person. That person wasn't here before.
Hi there. I heard you were looking for me.
Oh, this must be Tomcat.
Yours truly, doll. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly. I do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
Is that why that woman was giving me such a hard time?
Nah, you're fine. Jess is just a mite prickly pear on the outside. She'd probably give hell to most strange folks she hasn't made a deal with. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
A friend of ours, Hayden, has gone missing. We found a note saying he was going to meet you.
Hayden's missing. Well, that's one way to sour my night.
Oops, sorry. My bad.
I already saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation.
Oh.
Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into designing my programming. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with?
How did you
Hayden
know?
and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips. It puzzled me at the time, since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
What was Hayden working on? I'm not
Mostly that
reading
little
the
bot
rest
you
of
got there.
Should really.
Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but Turing is all I knew about.
He had his fingers in pies. I mean, what? My computer runs on Lips OS. I didn't know ROMs did too.
Oh, it's a powerful OS. And it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is. It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits. And it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files.
Can you explain it like I'm a child? Yes, that one.
That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs, within range. And they share all files the user has tagged as private. It's handy in dense population areas like NeoXF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yeah.
Do you know why he may have gone missing?
I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me, based on his recent behavior.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, ooh, that might have changed things. It ain't always... I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with him, but...
Not much commentary
just
going
get
on
fired,
for speaking.
maybe even sued. I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
Tell us about yourself.
Oh, sure! You may have even heard of me in the news way back when. About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers. Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an enforced net blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
Why hack into Parallax?
Huh? To see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government.
So which is it? Kid genius or malicious criminal?
I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. I chalk it up to the exuberance of youth, and now I try to stay on the straight and narrow. Mostly. Sometimes.
Mostly. Yep.
Oh, who am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
What's the deal with the accent? Are you from the South?
Raleigh, North Carolina, dog. Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down. Still, this ain't a bad town for a Southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet.
Seriously though, what is Jess's problem?
Oh, don't you worry about Jess, none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks. Well...
Because she's a hybrid?
Well, that ain't the most delicate way of putting it, but it makes things tough, you know? Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you. She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places. She does owe me a favor, or three, but I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear?
Okay, so how do we find Hayden?
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place. I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself. Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished.
I don't know if I trust him.
Parallax is involved. There's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find. The data cache would be the best place to start.
Alright, I'll come back when I have the data cache.
Good luck. Turing, you keep out of trouble.
Arcade punk. This punk doesn't look too into what they're playing. Hey, have you checked out the new Mega Vivitor? Heard the machine was donated to Stardust recently, but it's been having problems since it got here. Hey, something doesn't seem right once you get to the boss. You know? No? Hands off the joystick. Sorry, I didn't mean to touch the joystick. Hey, you don't have to play these. What? It's an arcade cabinet. Mega blah 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 blah. The only most ghost shootingest go blastingest fun you'll have this side of the bay. It's a mini game. Failing at this. Boo! King Boo, is that you?
Hooray! You survived!
Oh no, games within games! Those look like something else.
Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
I want to play again. Not a good idea. Those headphones radiation construe the logic board inside the cabinet, and if that happens, the unexplainable will transpire. I'm playing it again.
Hooray! You survived! Fantastic effort! I thought you were a goner near the end.
Okay, I guess that's all done. Can I get another drink from the bartender?
What are you having?
I can. Blue Fairy, Bionic Femme, Wiener Juice. Wolf Bite Shot, Ingredients and Ratios, Fluffy Dream, Tokyo Tea, Netherworld, Rady Master, I don't know what that's supposed to say, Clumsy Belarusian, Core Appeal, Cur Royale, Sunshine Cloud, Sickly Sky, Drinking Game, Hassy Spike, Groggy Nog, Bears Wintertini, Scotch Drop and Roll, Canopy, Sober Chauffeur, Sour Appletini, Buzzer, Beer, Antarctic Harvest, Tastes Like Orange, 7 minutes, Power Play, Garibaldi, that's a biscuit, isn't it? Butch Flower, Whiskey, Air Drink, Maple You Closer, Blue Boy, Maclada, Whiskey Rita, Spicy Gentleman, Dogies and Cream, Natasha Algari, Effin I don't know, PT, TMF, Gut Punch Green Tea, Onyx Rum, Den Svenska Bjort Stammen, More Sugar Rush, Persian June, Rusty Nail, Rusted Lance, Modest Connie, Subtle Bitch, Sazerac, Blue Fairy, again, Bionic Fairy. I want some wiener juice.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in there?
How rude that sounds.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Tumbler with ice, filled halfway with amaretto. I love amaretto! Amaretto, so good. And the remainder with heavy cream. Oh my gosh, that actually sounds so good. Oh.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Ah, alright, you got it. Coming right up.
Wiener juice served. He just gave me his wiener juice. You had to leave your drink behind? No! No, I'm going back for my drink. I'm going back in there. I want my drink.
Welcome to Stardust.
I want my drink.
What are you having?
I want my wiener juice.
So many drinks.
Dictionary,
I want my wiener
the Open
juice.
Alcoholopedia.
Does that sound good? Ah, alright, you got it.
Now how do I drink my wiener juice? Ah. Can I not drink it? Drink it! That hit the spot. You drank your drink? I didn't drink the other drink I had then. I want another subtle bitch, please.
What are you having?
I would like a subtle bitch, please.
So many drinks these days.
Yeah, no, I know.
Dictionary,
Let
the
me have my
Open
drink.
Alcoholopedia.
Does that
Let me have
sound
my.
good?
Let me have my.
Ah,
Give me my subtle bitch, please. Can I give it to him? That'd be so funny. A nice, refreshing, subtle bitch. Ah, refreshing. You drank your drink. Now I'm drunk. I'm joking, I'm not.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
That's my friend's place. Is everything okay? Yeah, let's do that.
I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any currently ongoing investigations.
Neck extended.
If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge, who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen.
Listen, I really need to get in.
That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo-SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at Level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate. I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I am authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found to be doing so.
We should go ahead and get moving. Oh, drat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster.
My bottom hurts.
Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache?
Do I have a contact inside the police department? If I do,
who would that be? I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
It's me, bitch. Lexi, she's kind of new. I knew Lexi. She's kind of new to this jurisdiction, but she'll talk to me.
Give me a moment. Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister.
I don't have a sister. Well, I have a half-sister.
I must have missed that link in your history somehow. You have a very poor net presence. It makes anticipating your needs more difficult.
I only have half siblings. Sorry, wait. It's a bit creepy when you do that, actually. I prefer it that way.
Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance.
That would be Detective Rivers. Bubbles.
Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers?
That's definitely what I'd recommend.
Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we? Now lead the way.
Police station's been added to this team map. The Neo San Francisco Police Station for the Richmond District. There's all the charm of, well, any old police department. Hello, Robo. I keep thinking the lips are to kiss people, not to talk to them. An ED-64 police unit attends the front desk. Maybe touching the front desk attendant isn't a good idea. Why don't I keep touching people?
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen.
Floof.
How may I be of assistance today?
I'm looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her it's Floof.
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way. You can find her by the Carousel Building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care.
With the panda remote.
She is working an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach. Is there anything else I can help you with?
My friend's apartment is being cornered off. Can you tell me why?
I apologize, citizen, but I am not authorized to comment on ongoing investigations. I will pass your concerns on to the detective in charge. Is there anything else I can
What's up,
help you
Dragonet?
with?
Is there anything you can tell me that's newsworthy?
I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but the protests outside Genus are a hot human interest topic.
It's the second time I've been
Perhaps you
told.
could look around there. Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article.
Who said I was writing one?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you.
Have a good day, citizen.
Floof. You don't need to show your ID to the police from it knows who you are via a facial scan. The chatter of the Neo SFPD police stream fills your ears. Is this even legal? Look at them. This station has seen better days. Are these holes from a shotgun? No. The wall feels fragile. Maybe someone punched or kicked these dents in. Look at crime status screen. It's a map showing police activity in the Neo San Francisco. This screen does not have a speech recognition module. There we go. The map has enough fingerprints as it is. What is with me and touching things? Your ID card. Screen bloops, but it does not really do anything. You sync up the headphones and the police scanner begins to broadcast in your ears. No, Dipsy, I tell you what happened to the wall. You tried to eat it, that's what happened. Dispatch, we have a bunch of drunk and rowdy people down by the railway at Dolores Park requesting additional units. This old looking desk has a ton of paperwork on it. You technically already have a desktop. You can't get close enough to the computer, nor would you be granted access. Oh yeah, I eat a lot of things. I forgot I ate this. Look at this little bot. Can I speak to you? This is a public park ROM. It roams its designated area to offer water and direction to tourists. It also takes donations. That is adorable.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water?
I want one. I want one. Can someone give me an Alfie, please? And yes, I would like some cool, refreshing water.
Sure thing. Please wait. Okay, here you go. Water levels, okay.
So cute.
Would you care to donate some credits to the...
Raw recycling for a greener Earth Foundation.
Sure. I suppose.
Thank you so much.
He's so cute.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you?
No, thank you. You've just
All
given me
right.
some.
Please have a
All
nice
right.
day. Hello, I'm Alfie.
Sorry, I keep speaking to him back.
All right. Please have a nice day.
You really don't have to show your ID. This little park rom gives water for free. Can't sync up to this rom with those.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you?
Sure, I'll take some more water.
You already seem to have a full glass of cool, refreshing water. I'll just wait here for you to finish it.
Some people see the glass half empty, some see the glass half full. Alfie sees yours as completely full.
It's empty. Can I have some more? Alfie, can I have some more? Need some more water.
Eucalyptus globulus, the Tasmanian blue gum.
You know a lot about plants, Hal.
It's one of my favorite trees. The clean lines of the leaves and mottled patterns of the bark are interesting. Quite fun to paint, and it's a rather useful tree too. The oil in its leaves can be used as a medical antiseptic or analgesic, boiled into tea, or used as flavoring in foods. Even used as a fragrance for soaps.
Ooh.
Many of the trees in this park are excellent specimens of the species. It's one of the only topics I've permanently committed to my personal memory.
I thought you painted abstract.
Oh, I do. However, I originally started by painting landscapes. My interest in the arts began through Bob Ross's work, and he focused on landscapes.
Of course. Gotta follow the work of the amazing Bob Ross.
It wasn't until recently that I moved on to other forms of composition.
I'm not gonna ask Bob Ross because I know who that is.
Of course. Enough about the happy little trees. You'll have to excuse me for chattering on like that. We'll have plenty of time to discuss things once we found Hayden.
Try calling to some birds. They just fly away. Bye bye, birdie. The tree probably doesn't care who you are, but the birds might. I don't think anyone cares who I am in this game. Lovely nature sounds flood your senses. These headphones are really something else.
Originally built by the Herschel Spillman Company in 1914, this carousel is still one of the outstanding
Don't ruin the
attractions
happy
near the
little trees,
children's
Dixie. Don't
playground.
make it a dirty thing. No. Not allowed. I want to ride the carousel.
I don't think we have time to ride it, even though it looks fun.
Captain. Oh, I didn't read those. Looks like he's taking a photo of his rum. Casually dressed. This is a park rum. This isn't a park rum, it's mine. Hey, could you take a photo of me and my adorably precious Rom? Sure. Thanks! If you want water, find an Alfie. Yeah, there's one right there and he's adorable. Your photo doesn't compare to my new ROM. It's an Apollo Mark whatever model. I can't read Roman. Cute headphones. Not as cute as my new ROM.
Do you think I'd look nice in that hat?
Wouldn't hurt to try. I'll take you shopping sometime.
I'd really love that. Maybe it would look better in orange or a green.
Green for the win.
Perhaps a mauve.
No. Having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat on a breezy day thing. I don't think headphones go well with my hat. A small snack stand in the middle of the park. The coffee there is actually really great. Why spend credits on great yet expensive coffee when there's a park where I'm giving out free water? That is very good point. So much to buy that you really don't need.
I cannot partake in beverages, but I have certain emotional neurotransmitters that attempt to simulate the experience for me. I prefer a Yangon.
All you can hear is cha-ching. That's the one I wanted to do. This pump controls the flow of water to the park ROM. It's currently on and pumping strong.
If you want water, I'm sure that public park ROM we saw on our way in can help.
Pulling out my hair. A very distraught owner of a very destroyed froyo stand.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
Rude.
Wow, those headphones are pretty A1.
One of the NSFPD's finest ROMs on assignment in park. Run, don't walk to Run, Donut Walk. New menu includes the Counterberg and the Ridley Biscotti. Huh? Even the police feeds has these things. She looks like she has a cracked egg on her head. Like the shell. That's Detective Lexi Rivers. You met through your sister a while back, but you haven't seen her in some time until today. It literally looks like a cracked egg. It's probably not a good idea to push Lexi around.
Hey there. Long time. Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked froyo stand. By the way, how's your sister doing?
I don't know. I didn't know I had a sister. She's fine. What's with the froyo stand?
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy.
Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a froyo stand has to do with it. I guess it's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism. But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything.
Hello, see a dipsy.
If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred.
Why did you move?
I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends.
What's their problem with you?
Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got.
Flu.
It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap. Hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy. So, fill me in. What's going on?
Let's get it on. An old friend of mine, Hayden, has gone missing.
Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal Rom, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation. I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
I was hoping we could keep this off the book. That's nice, but we need your help in a different kind of way.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was taken by somebody with enough money and influence to ensure anything official goes nowhere. You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you. We were hoping you would be empathetic to our cause.
I feel so bad because I've been like so quiet during this, but like I can't really say anything when they're voicing over.
You're a bit chattier than most
I'm trying my
ROMs.
best.
I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh? I'll see what's going on in the department. I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously. They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated. I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out. Promise.
Okay. Can you escort us into the apartment yourself? Could you just radio the guard ROM to us?
No way, not gonna happen.
Okay.
If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence, cover up or not. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing the job right.
We can't wait a day. Hayden might not have that long. What happened next? They used to play by your own rules.
Don't you try to pull that guilt shit on me.
I will.
I know you and I have gotten into a few scrapes in the past, but that vigilante stuff gets real old after a while.
Whatever.
It's why I took this nice, stable job in the city.
Sorry, I'm just...
sooner, I'd still be with your sister.
I was learning Dutch so I could watch a movie, just one movie. You're going to put his life in danger just because you don't want to stir the pot. You know I can handle myself, Lexi. You've been...
Damn it. You know that isn't what I meant. You don't even have proof there's dirty cops in on it, and I can't work off a hunch, not on an accusation that big. You think me feeding info to a journalist of all people isn't bad enough?
We'll have a better shot at this if we work from both ends. I'll be careful, Lexi. I just want to find my friend. I just want to help my friend.
All right, fine. I'll get you into the damn department. Just be careful, okay? I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now. With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest. Get a weapon of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you.
Thanks, Lexi. I'll be careful.
You do that. I'll radio ahead to the bot at the place. Let me know what you find out. All right, I'd better get out of here. Hey you, Froyo guy. Come along to the station and we'll get this report filed.
Who, me? But I've got to attend my stand.
What the crap? It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
Later. I'll be in touch.
Halt, citizen. This area has been cordoned off by the Neo-SF Police Department as part of ongoing investigations. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location.
I have permission from Detective Lexi Rivers to enter here.
One moment, citizen, while I verify Detective Rivers' authorization. Authorization obtained. Good luck with your investigation. I caution you to restrict your observations to the visual, though, as there has not...
Oh, shit.
What?
This isn't what it looked like before.
Oh, no. No. Our apartment. My home. Who could have done this? Why?
Those tags look like human revolution.
What does the human revolution want with Hayden? Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left.
Don't worry, Turing, we'll find him. Get it together and relax, it's just no.
You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst.
Please.
Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess. We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of the human genome and cybernetic augmentation has the human revolution's viewpoint diluted and the purity and strength of the species. No, not the plant! Someone took time to methodically shred the poor plant. The view is marred by graffiti and splintered glass.
I think you're right about this being human revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs.
Wait, they go most of the time going off the cyborgs, not cyborg!
I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
A ROM piece has been embedded into the high-res screen. The desk has been ransacked and tagged with spray paint.
I think the data cache is gone. We've searched everywhere, and it just isn't here. I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction. The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken. I wonder what the human revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Maybe they took it to delay Hayden's research. Maybe someone is framing the human revolution. Maybe they are just really vandals. They are just vandals who stole it to sell them.
That's a distinct possibility.
Okay, Cat, take your time.
I just don't have enough personal experience with the human revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could...
Whoa! He's green! What happened? This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. I haven't been saving shit! Guess that's its way of please save. Please save now. I'm on chapter 2. Alright then, alright then. Alright. I'm in hospital? Why?
Thank goodness you're finally awake.
Totally keeps vibrating.
I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized. I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
Let's save it real quick. There we go. Yeah, I am. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Whoever ambushed us clearly wasn't interested in causing either of us serious harm. After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us. It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance. When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler.
Who do you think did this? Why did they attack us and just leave? Well, I think that one
If
might
we
have
walked
been.
in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape. But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high. Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense.
Who do you think did?
I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct. Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research. Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for.
Heard something outside. Maybe they didn't recognize you. Maybe they want you to lead them to the rest of Hayden's research. Maybe it was really someone unrelated. No, I think.
A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens.
Did you see who hit us?
No, I didn't. They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there.
Ow.
Before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke.
Wait a second, guys.
Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again.
ID added to item.
Here are those headphones you reviewed. I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published.
Hey!
And finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. Looks like it got broken. Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
We're obviously going to be able to use it. Maybe you should just throw the glass away.
You're right. You wouldn't want to cut yourself.
Or not.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Excuse me. Are you talking about Hayden Weber?
Standard hospital curtain, low quality fabric, tacky, sterile colour, and steam cleaned beyond recognition. You seem to be doing okay. You're a writer, not a doctor. Sit back down. How are things, Medicomp?
Everything is okay.
Good enough. You scan your ID on the screen and the Medicop bleeps. I said cop.
Everything is okay.
Everything is okay. Listening to your diagnostic readings so close and focused is kind of creepy.
I think I recognize that voice, but I can't be sure.
Oh.
Sorry for being a nosy, Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine, and this sounded all too familiar. Has anything happened to him?
Who are you?
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
See, I don't bite.
Were you listening in on our conversation?
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof. However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other. I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance, I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
You said former CEO?
Ah, yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software. I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years. The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take. The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time. We were playing with fire, dangerous, morally ambiguous fire, and well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water. So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well, needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed. And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me. Do I have hard feelings? Of course, who wouldn't? In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
How did you meet Hayden?
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the two companies first underwent the merger. At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admired his passion for the subject.
Do you know anything about Hayden's research?
His research? No, not so much. I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction. He once showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing.
And she is Floof.
Did you say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself, pastel pink. Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she, if you're spearheading the search for your creator. Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research.
I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Let me ask about something else.
Of course. Ask away.
What are you doing here?
The chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support ROM. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable. I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden. It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined. There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact. Your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck. Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once. My appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside. I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did.
How can you help?
I can think of a few ways.
Welcome back, Cat.
I still have some contacts in Parallax and can put out some quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something. I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can. What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to extract his computer's data cache, the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls. Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time. I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable.
Thank you for the host, dumb cump. Dumb cump? I said dumb cump. Oops. Cum dump. Just checking something. I failed at your nickname. Oh no. What do you want?
What do I want?
Not you, cum dump. I mean, it's in the game.
It would be nice to be young again. Play the darling of the company. Court, prince, and pauper alike. But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
Turing, are you sure we can trust him? Turing, we should trust him. Turing, I don't think we should trust him. Oh.
I don't think we have any choice.
He's right there.
If I'm looking into this on my own, you might as well benefit from it. We both want the same thing, yes?
I'm alright.
It's up to us to seize opportunity when it appears.
I'm still recovering from Thursday's insane stream. Like, man, that was well and truly mental. I hope I can reach that high again. Like, truly, that is my best stream I've ever done. Today's obviously not reaching quite that height, but I'm not gonna get anywhere if I don't keep trying. And I'm trying really hard, and that's what counts.
I think I have a lead for you two that will prove most useful. You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls. I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic. His name is Brian Mulberry. After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
How do you know this is Brian Mulberry? How do you know this Brian Mulberry? You're involved with the human revolution? Thank you for helping us out.
Well, when I exited Parallax, I sought out like-minded individuals. We worked together to prevent a full deployment of the meshnet system. Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, obviously. Come to think of it, that event might have been what prompted Brian to take a more radical stance against technology. But yes, our motivations aligned for one brief time, and I gained his respect from it. Hopefully, that can be useful for you.
Really dry bottom lip. Always the bottom lip. I haven't been checking who else has been hosting me. There's 9 other people hosting me. Thank you for the hosts, everyone. You're involved with the human revolution?
No, not in this lifetime. Even if I so desired, I don't think they would approve much of my work. While Mr. Mulberry and I were associated with each other once, it was before he joined the human revolution. I find their methodology too aggressive, and their stated goals dangerously backwards. While I pushed for careful deployment of technology after the Parallax System 1 merger, I am no caveman. After all, I'd likely be dead without the advanced technology that goes into this chair.
Thank you for helping us out like this.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker. He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure you speak to him before you leave. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you. I'll be in contact.
A lot of commentary going on both. All the voice acting, which is fine, I suppose, but yeah. We should get going, Turing.
Of course.
Or
Please,
Bubbles, as I like to call
not let
him.
me delay you any further.
We're all calling you cum dump now.
Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch.
I just thought your nickname is cum dump, and from another video game, I had Wanky Bitch. Wanky Bitch and cum dump could be best friends. Yeah.
Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
Floof. Yes, please. Let's go.
You are one lucky dog.
It's a Roomba. Floof.
Didn't I tell you to be careful? Do you get it now? I can't be around to pull your ass out of the fire all the time anymore. I don't even know how I would have handled the Board of Inquiry or your sister if you'd actually been hurt.
I'm sorry, Detective Rivers. Our assailant got the drop on us due to my negligence and lack of technical prowess. This is all because of my failure. Blame me. It's my fault.
Sure, because the robot fresh off the assembly line is going to know how to handle this kind of thing better than the supposedly hard-boiled journalist you're carting around.
Oops.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you.
It's a dust dump.
Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for Parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal? The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink.
Yeah.
Just get it together, both of you.
No, I don't want to.
I don't want you to get hurt, and it sounds like you're stumbling into a really dangerous situation. Plus, I'm starting to think that you were right.
About what?
Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor. The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right?
Totally show him the clip from earlier.
Standard
That is
procedure, treating it as a
Pickle-esque
break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up.
I bet Pickle would love that drink as well.
Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report. As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
But we've still got more things to do.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another.
I'm back. I'm about to leave when my folks come back. Oh, okay.
These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
I don't know when I'm gonna come back after that. Oh, okay. I told you! It's totally a pickle drink.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all.
Darn it all.
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. But until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing.
You guys.
Which means somebody definitely has some influence, enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yeah. So stop messing around.
No, his name's not PK Guy. His name's Cum Dump.
There's certainly a story
He's best
here,
friends
but if
with
you keep
Wanky
botching
Bitch
your
and
moves,
his
you'll blow
favourite
it.
drink is wiener juice.
I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't gonna happen at this point. I've got a bad feeling people are gonna end up dead over this. I don't want you to be one of them, buddy. And I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister. Please.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Lexi. I'll be careful. Promise. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know how I feel about Cum Dump? Just accept it. Cum Dump is happening. It's here.
Here.
Cum Dump. That sounds like condom. Slightly Cum Dump. Oh, I got a zapper.
Take this. Use it if you have to.
Is this the same thing we got hit with?
It's not. This is a medium-range electrolaser pistol. It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air. Think of it as a wireless taser of the older variety.
Pickle Buckle, that was the name I used to give you before.
This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in Neo-SF without a license. The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt electrical signals in the target's nervous system. That's far more dangerous and prone to be permanently damaging to the target. You got lucky.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked it up on the way here. Be smart.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Me either.
Floof.
I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are going to keep leaning on me to do nothing. Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers.
I was eating, I always joke.
You should talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere. We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker. He should be somewhere around.
I want to talk to the Roomba. A cute little cleaner. Rom scrubbing the floors. Never fun when you choke. It's always fun when you choke. You pat the tiny little Rom on the head, it bleeps cheerfully. I want one. This Rom isn't made for conversation, it just warbles at you. Cleaner Rom hesitates as it observes your ID card. It's only built for scanning smudges on the floor. All you can hear is an intense desire to clean and scrub endlessly. Stunning the cute little scrubber Rom would just be too cruel, it would. I can't do that.
Look, they have a Hassie machine.
If you want a Hassie, you have to pay using Lips Pay linked to your ID card. Okay. You pick a grape Hassie and drink it. You feel recovered. Autocrats.
Very good. Isn't Hassie the best?
Isn't Hassie the best? Yes, it is. The Hassie jingle, what a surprise.
I've read that a lot of people have switched over from their favorite colas and energy drinks to just Hassie.
Just Hassie. You won't get a free Hassie from zapping it. Hassie! You're reminded of your much less healthy plant at home. Isn't the idea supposed to be to talk to plants rather than listen to them? If not, it should be. This one won't budge. The young man stands alone in a casual pose. Now I'm going to touch him. Not much is that tangible there, except that hair.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you. Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
How'd you know it's me? Ipsy
Thanks
went
for
to do
taking
some
your time.
jamming.
He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Mind if I give you a few questions?
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
What kind of work do you do for Dr. Fairlight?
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest. Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas. Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
Bling! Why do you think Fairlight?
You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining?
Wait, what? Are you talking to me? Because, like, that doesn't seem right.
You know,
are you talking about what
old
you
man's
mean?
talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory
Doesn't correlate
days.
in the brain.
I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be.
You put his name as Pokey. Pokey. Give him a pokey and he ends up as a cum dump.
Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
What's your story?
Probably not as exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could. Like my grandpa.
Watch my favourite part. Excuse me, I'm not a garden tool. You can't use me in the garden, it won't work.
Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter.
I'll just be complaining the whole time, like, please, can you stop that?
I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
Cum dump. Thank you, Leon.
No problem. I'll be around if you know where.
Got to have the flute on the end.
You have a good day now.
The mic's right in my face, but... Wait, what happened? What happened? Oh, he disappeared. He went into the light. Sitting around and waiting in a hospital is no one's favourite pastime. I'm waiting here for my husband. Let's shoot her. You're going to lose the zapper so fast. Oops. The name is sort of familiar, but I can't say I know him. Sorry. Place card. A placard, not place card, placard for sign-in instructions. It's never leave me and Floof in a room together. We're the perfect chaos pair. We like to cause chaos. Like you get a little bit of chaos and a little bit of chaos. Put it together, mayhem and destruction in its purest form. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to you. The reception rooms are here to help check people in and answer questions about guests who stay here. Stop! You aren't sterile! Unless you want to scare them into sticking you in a hospital room for weeks, don't touch. If they want to touch. That looked a bit wrong, didn't it?
Patient?
Patient Floof?
My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed resting.
No.
While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
No need. Accidentally zapped myself with my own stunner. Just run the paperwork for my release. Listen here, you bucket of bolts. No, I'm not going.
I must insist that you remain for treatment. A doctor has not determined the full extent of your injuries.
I don't care.
But you may have lasting damage to your nervous system.
I insist.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient.
Blue.
But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care.
I was like, who's Bat?
Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Thank you.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care.
I think I've got to take this hat off. Take the hat off. Right. Save my hand.
Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do have a nice day.
And do have a nice day.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again.
Wait, no, that's a drink.
Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes?
No.
I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least.
No. I'm sure.
For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Clean myself. I'm having a shower. Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good.
You bet I do.
If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened.
Nah, I'm not up to it. We're not doing it.
They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh, by the way, while you were showering, I was able to replant your Crassula ovata. Don't forget to talk to it and give it some love. When I try talking to it, it doesn't even notice I'm there. Either way, our next move is Stardust.
Let's talk to the plant. I want to talk to my plant. You're such a cute little plant, Wilty. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
With more of that, we'll surely be on the way to lush greenery in no time.
This action will have consequences, probably. Wait a second, I want to save it real quick. I read gifts as kisses. I thought you kissed a cat then. I was like, what? I was like, kisses cat, and I was like, what? Oh, different car. And the bouncer's on the other side.
Welcome to Stardust.
Thank you, sir. Oh, there's another guy. Hello.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus.
You look like a Gus. Not gonna lie.
You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
Not bad.
That's good. But we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help.
Give me a drink.
Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo-SF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling. Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
Do you know anything about Hayden Weber?
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh? Oh, no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Thanks, Gus.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Thank you. I wonder what happens if I give him my ID.
Looks good. Cute pick.
Thanks. Wait, who's this guy? I'm not gonna bother looking at them or touching them anymore. Have I seen you with a tattoo card before? No. What?
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Hey, y'all. Not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and somebody stole the deck.
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax.
Not gonna lie, I think like Freeze looks pretty cool.
While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data.
I'm just looking at myself on the camera looking away. I'm being vain. Leave me alone. Don't judge me.
Would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Either way, we're going to check out the protest, I think.
Right! Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader.
I'm trying to make this go along a little bit. Not that I'm not enjoying this game, I just feel like it's dragging on a little bit.
Yannick Fairlight? When'd you run into him?
Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Are y'all okay?
Yes, We made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought.
They spelled it shit as well.
Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
What do you know about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat? Or Tomcat?
I can't say I know much about the man.
Yeah, I know, it is, isn't it?
Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company.
I could always change game. I've
He
been
didn't
playing
make any
it
more
for
public
like 3
appearances
hours.
after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that.
We're on the same page.
Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well,
Us crazy
it's
folks
all just
gotta stick
rumor,
together and be on the
I've
same
heard he
page.
holds a grudge about it harder than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough, we'll be careful of him.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network. Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not...
The rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time we cracked in.
But what do you guys think? Do you think I should change game? Or no?
I'm gonna need physical access.
'Cause you know what I'm kind of tempted to do.
I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town.
After how successful
In fact,
my
police have
Spider-Man stream was on
basically wrote it
Thursday.
off as a lost cause.
I've got to 54
Not enough
viewers.
profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sell, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ chop shop.
Yeah, but I still want your opinion, even if you have to leave. Why does Jess have contacts on that bar?
You might not be able to tell, considering her viper's tongue and penchant for hitting the clubs harder than she's got any right to, but Jess is actually an attorney. She specializes in defending people in violation of the Human Protection Act and does almost all of her work pro bono. That's earned her a whole gaggle of pals amongst the hybrid community around here, as you might imagine. Ain't no one gonna cross her in that part of town. Black market hybridization ain't exactly HPA compliant, if you catch my drift.
Fine, I guess I will growl until she agrees to help.
That's the spirit.
Blue?
I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna
So I'm
count on it.
planning on trying to raid that streamer. I wanted to raid the other day, but she didn't come online. She'll be coming online
Jess is
today.
still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce. I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
See you later.
Sure thing, hon. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up a run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some rope. Let's go over and say hi to her.
She hates me.
Oh, hell no. Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse.
I'm sorry.
I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves. We have to get back in there and try to be Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything.
Well, if you want to raid that person, I forget her name. It's up to you guys. It's up to what you guys want to watch. At the end of the day.
But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us. It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Hey, there's a mesh-wide legend going around that the mega says if you reach the final screen, you'll carry what you've seen with you. ROM's acting weird, computers powering on by themselves, calls from no one, spook. Oh hi. Sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe I have to, after I have a few drinks in me. Maybe I'll get something really sweet. I know just the thing for you. I am gonna get you some wiener juice.
Hey there.
No, I don't get drinks from you, I'll get drinks from you.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
I know what I'm looking for. There we go, I found it.
What's in that?
Dictionary, the open alcoholopedia.
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
Thanks, honey bear.
They have cute nicknames for each other, oh my gosh. Sounds good.
Here you go.
That was so sickly sweet, oh my gosh. My heart is gone, guys. My heart. Here, have some wiener juice.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it.
Everybody likes wiener juice, I mean, come on, man.
I'm Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. Cat, look, it's another cat. My name's Floof. It seemed like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Can you tell me about it?
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are Human Revolution protesters outside the clinic making it even harder for him. They're always outside harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
I'm sorry to hear it's like that. It's been like that.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got.
Your best friend calls you Caitlin. It's you! Halsey, hello!
But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
Lucky to have you.
Aw, thanks a lot.
My
I'm lucky to
laptop's
have
finished
him.
charging, so I'm going to quickly go put the charger back. Hi Agni, thanks for stopping by. Turtle, what are you on about? Where has that come from? I need to put this back. Oh, can't be bothered. Need to grab the controller, it'll probably help as well. Keep getting dust up in my nose. Piercing. Oh shit, man. I didn't even know you were still here, Turtle. Like,
So,
what?
there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
I noticed you had an empty glass, isn't that against the walls?
Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but
Favorite drink's
I'm at
wiener
the club,
juice.
so I guess I'm already too deep in.
Deep in the wiener juice. Everybody needs a break now and then.
Well, don't spread this around, but to blow off steam sometimes, I like to write short stories. Nothing too serious, just stories about people I know.
Bye, Agni. Of course that's what you heard. You never left, really? I always thought you'd just leave. Thanks for being here. And Pickle's causing trouble. My precious friend Cum Dump is causing trouble again. But I love it. We can't have Pickle without trouble. They come together. You're just lurking, that's fair enough. I'm thankful for it. I'm still undecided on whether I want to change games or not. You are my precious friend. Everyone's my precious friend. Although I'm closer to some others than I am. Yeah, I'm closer to some. Gonna write a story about me. Am I flirting with this person? I don't know what flirting is.
We'll see.
Bloody hope not.
Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back? I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
Sure.
Great. Let's go.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
You can only flirt with a toilet? What? What?
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Hey! You have an
Hey!
incoming
That's
call,
fascinating.
priority
Social
marked as
interaction.
urgent.
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing, However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward!
If Dragon was here, he would not be happy to hear that.
And you're back.
Of course I am. Can't get rid of me. I'm an annoying piece of shit before as you were around. Like Lona. A toilet and certain trees. You must really like that wood. A specific type of hardwood that you like. Hey. Come down.
You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
Yeah, I'll give you this. you see, Pickle, I'm just as bad as you are. Just hide it a little bit better. Bag of potatoes. Don't give me your sack. I don't want that. I think we got off on a bad start.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising.
Oi, oi. You know what you meant. Come on. Come on. You can't take that back. Can't take that back. No take backsies. No take backsies. Not allowed.
Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to
No,
talk to you
don't cover
because
it
I owe
up.
Tomcat.
Don't give me
I don't
that
know you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only
I don't
people
want to kiss
like
your
get to
fuzzy
do
ass.
that.
I'm not into furry.
I'm not buying it anyway.
I'm not into arse either, to be fairly honest.
I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means.
No, I really don't.
Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult.
You feel like a baguette. Why?
That
You're
means
long
it's
and
making
thick.
my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else. Like Washington. Not here.
No, it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys
I can't
we like?
braid shit. I don't like any boys at the moment, but sure, we can talk about the guys we like. I mean, sure, I'll make up a guy. Who do you like, Jess? You were scouring for cuties earlier. It's like a tree, long and delicious. You're not telling me something.
Whoop-de-freaking-do, you figured it out.
I'm gonna stop, this is getting worse. Make it worse. Make it worse. Come on. Give it to me.
Well, fine. Have it your way. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy?
Yes.
Skin cancer.
Ooh. My dog had that.
Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost. So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction.
That would be me, I'm sorry.
I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan.
Not otakus have you as a fluffy wet dream, alright? No. Just no. Why do you keep asking how I'm doing? I answered that question
My mom
earlier,
still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that.
No.
All the time.
I don't know that at all. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet.
The music just suddenly comes back.
The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough. First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breathe.
Pickle's gone mad, that's what.
Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person.
Everything
Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me.
Shit. I think you can't get away with anything. Anything.
Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready.
Always you that starts the shit. If I say something, you carry it on. That means you started it, not me. I can do what I want. And you know what? Unlike you, I don't push you out and back out on what I said. You've backed out on literally every single thing you've said, and I'll just say shit and get on with it. Stop being a pussy.
Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since. So, there you go.
I never said I was innocent. I'm not so innocent.
I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
No. No.
Don't tell me you would have treated me better if you had. It's never true. I need honesty more than sympathy. You know? Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
I didn't mean to be an asshole to you earlier. I didn't mean it. We've got 10 people hosting me now. Thank you for hosting
everyone. We know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
Hello, Chocolate. Hello, welcome to my stream. Although, it's not quite the caliber it was on Thursday. Thursday was a bit of a shocker, and I passed it on to you as well. What's this? Emote. Although I was thinking of changing games, but this lot aren't really helping my decision. Wait, I can look at the wreath. Almost looks meticulously handcrafted until you notice the exact same one as the one on the front door. I know it does, there's no category for this game. Can't say I don't know, you're not allowed, right? Do I change game, or do I stay on this one? What? They look like they're taking a dump. Can you not take a shit on the pavement, please? People have got to walk on that. It's very rude. Stop squatting. Help me, please. Please. Let's just turn the game off and chat with you. No, I need a game on to be able to chat. I'll chat anyway, even though I'm playing a game. Don't squat shame people, but I like to admit
that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling.
But none of them are like, they shouldn't be shitting on pavement, they need to go to the toilet to do that. Pickle. Behave. Or you will be punished. It is, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna change the game. Because this one is stretching on a little bit. So I'm going to change. And because it was so successful on Thursday, I'm going to give Spider-Man another shot. But I'm going to save this first.
The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far.
Well, it won't be the first time there has been a dance in stream. I've done it on Thursday's stream as well. Who's chuggy worrying at me?
And the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means.
Yay for Bladderman? What?
The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operations scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center. Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization.
Hair keeps getting stuck in the chair, if you're wondering what I was doing there.
He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Yeah, haven't you noticed that before? I said that the other day when you posted it. I did tell you, but you obviously didn't hear me. Right, guys, stay here for a minute. I'm just going to quickly change game and it'll take a minute or so. Oh wait, yeah, I haven't got the disc in. Just bear with me 1 second. Actually, before I change it, I'm going to change over my title and shit. What shall we name it? Oops. Oh, there's a no spoilers tag. Ooh. I've never seen that before. Oh, that's a good one to make a note of. Okay, I'm just gonna switch over games. It'll still be on for a second before I change everything over because I just need to actually put the game in. I thought it was in, but it's not. Let's hope I can make this one as successful as this, because that stream was insane. Oh, this proper block's open. Right, see you guys in a second.